This episode of the ResortLoop.com podcast is brought to you by Joffrey's Coffee and Tea Company. Joffrey's is proud to be the official specialty coffee of Disney. Enjoy drinks and pastries at Joffrey's kiosks throughout the parks and check out the Disney Specialty Coffee Collection only at Joffreys.com.
This is Edward Calixto from Miami, Florida, sitting at the bar at Ohana's in the Disney Polynesian, looking at the new construction. Really nice. Enjoy the podcast.
Please stand clear of the doors. Por favor, manténganse alejado de las puertas.
Our next stop will be Disney's Contemporary Resort, with continuing service to the Transportation and Ticket Center and Disney's Polynesian Resort.
Hey everybody, thanks for joining us again. I'm Tim Scott.
I'm Bob Collar.
And this is episode 159er.
159er.
Of ResortLoop.com, yes.
Why do they keep perpetuating this myth of some place called Ohana over at the Polynesian? I mean, I understand the walls are there.
Well, Edward didn't say he saw it. He just said he was having a drink at the bar and was looking at construction walls.
Oh. Near that Ohana place that I say does not exist.
Well, it does exist. You got to believe, Bob. You got to believe.
All right. Well, it's
Reach
magical.
Deep down.
I don't see that. Yeah. Oh my goodness.
Your heart is closed. As is your mouth. As is your mouth from the lovely meat.
I'm never going to enjoy that. I'm just saying.
Someday you will.
Somehow I got blacklisted. I don't know. They have my computer. What do they call it? A URL? I don't know.
Earl?
Whatever. They know it's me. Whenever I'm trying to get in there.
We could have the Resort Loop Ohana meat.
Hey, that would be good.
Wouldn't it be, though?
You could throw food out to me. That would, at least I'd get to taste something. Yeah, that would actually work. But hey, thank you, Edward. We appreciate the open. If you guys have an open, you can always send that to us to
area code 414
WDW
Loop.
Excellent.
It is, isn't it? Oh, fantastic.
Before we get started, Tim, we got to remind everybody about the Joffrey's Coffee code.
You need to use this code. It is fantastic.
Yes.
Bob, we've both been enjoying the Joffrey's 30th anniversary blend. It's not a Disney blend.
Oh, my gosh.
But, man, it's darn good.
My God. To quote my wife, this is the greatest coffee ever. It's good stuff.
Oh,
it's good stuff. And what would that code be, Tim?
It is ResortLoop20 for 20% off. 20% off.
So jump on that. Don't forget. And thank you to Joffrey's for sponsoring the show.
Absolutely.
Real quick, can I also, I know we've got a lot to cover today, but I've got to put this out there. We're getting close to Thanksgiving, and I got to, thinking about what I'm thankful for. And Tim and I both want to just say to Looper Nation, you guys are the reason we do all of this. We've had a lot of conversations with a lot of you on Twitter and Facebook, and it's just been such a great experience. And we, not to give away too much, but we reached yet another podcast milestone.
Oh, yes, we did.
That a lot of podcasters they don't get to reach for quite a few years into their shows, and you guys, because of your just being so fantastic, great listeners, we reached that milestone in about a year and a half, didn't we, Tim?
It's crazy. It was fantastic.
Yeah, so it's just been, we are very humbled by all of this and very thankful for the great feedback that we get from you guys, which is what this show is about today.
Absolutely, you guys are amazing.
Absolutely. So keep that interaction coming. We love that stuff. It's a lot of fun.
We feed off it. We love it.
Yes, we do. And our phones love it, and our carriers love it, because we usually go over our data plans.
we come darn close. Even opening it didn't seem to help a whole lot, but oh my gosh.
Anyway, so again, the listener participation, we as everyone knows, the giant Sorcerer hat at Disney's Hollywood Studios is going away.
Bye-bye.
And we will put it out there to our listeners. we wanted to know what you guys wanted in place of the Sorcerer Mickey hat. It has been a long-going battle between many Disney fans.
It has. It's been crazy
as to whether they like it, they don't like it.
Who are these people that like the hat? No, I'm kidding.
Well, I mean,
not a fan.
I know in my family and in yours, our kids grew up with the hat. They know no different.
Those youngins.
It would be, for them, it would be almost like taking away the castle.
Right.
So, and I've had those conversations with my kids, and they were shocked and somewhat upset that the hat was going away.
Oh my goodness.
But just to give you a little quick, before we get into it, a little quick history of the hat. It showed up, as most of you Disney nuts like us know, it wasn't always there. You just had a wide open view of the Chinese theater at the end of the street there. But it showed up during the 100 Years of Magic celebration in September 28th of 2001. A lot of speculation, and I don't know if anything was ever really confirmed about there was copyright issues with the Grauman's Chinese Theater at the time, or Mann's Chinese Theater.
Lots of rumors. I'm not sure if anything was actually said officially that this is the reason, but a lot of behind the scenes talk.
So
a lot of speculation.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I remember you could get a little figurine of the theater.
Okay.
Do you remember that?
I don't remember
when the studios first opened up. You could get a little figurine. Now you get the figurine of the hat.
Do you remember in the early? In the early promotional videos, they always blurred out the words MGM when it was Disney MGM Studios.
Oh, really?
In that big arch where it would say
that.
Disney MGM, the MGM was always blurred. Yeah.
Yeah.
Kind of the same thing.
It'll always be MGM to us.
It is.
But I do like Disney's Hollywood Studios, and I hope they don't change that again.
Man, that's coming.
Yeah,
don't get used to it.
Everybody's saying that.
Yeah.
Well, what are we gonna do? So let's just jump right into this and let the Looper Nation speak and have a voice here on ResortLoop.com.
Fantastic.
We got to start with Super Looper, original Super Looper, and by the way, congratulations to the New York City Marathon finisher.
How crazy is that?
Our good buddy Joe Quattrochi.
That's awesome.
And he finished the New York Marathon last weekend, so good for him. Incredible time, too. I'm not a runner, but I know it's way faster than I could ever hope to run. So. Anyway, Joe says, nothing is something. The symbol for the studio should go back to the Earful Water Tower like it used to be.
I love the Earful Tower.
I know. You weren't sure what it was called.
I wasn't.
I thought that was the airplane.
I don't think I had coffee at that moment. Neurons weren't firing. Hey, the Disney Quipsters. They agreed. Yeah. They said nothing. The place was originally intended to have a negative space. Right.
And some of our listeners piped in on that, too. They're going to kind of let you in on a little secret there. Phil Stasian says, nothing. I'd leave the area open again.
Very nice. Another one. Kristen Prumiksma. Hope I got that right. Or you can find her FTJ by Kristen on Twitter. I don't think they should replace it. She liked it when the Chinese theater was the centerpiece.
There you go.
I'm with Kristen.
You're going to hear a lot of that.
Yeah, I think you are.
Epcot at AKL on the Twitter says they should build, you ready for this?
Yes.
The Death Star there for when they build Star Wars Land.
That's kind of cool. That's kind of cool. They could put in the... remember the time racers they wanted to put in Spaceship Earth?
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Do something like that. Oh,
no.
That might be coming.
They're not going to do that.
Yes. The attraction could be called It's Not a Moon.
What's that down at the end of the street? It's a moon.
That's not a moon. Oh, Skippy, at Captain Skippy, he goes nothing. Nothing. He's agreeing.
That was simple. Yeah.
Right to it.
A lot of people say that. Another good pal, Fish Sean Woo.
Woosley.
Says, I That's Jiwoo's dad. Okay.
Yeah. You know him.
Yeah. Okay. Now I remember. Says easy. It's got to be something from Frozen.
Oh.
I think he's joking. Walt Disney World is changing its name to Walt's Frozen-Induced World. Oh, my goodness.
Oh, Jennifer goes about it a little different way.
Yeah?
Jennifer B on Twitter. She wants some terracing, some planters, interesting concrete or tile work with that fiber optic light effects for after dark. So you open up the space, but have a little something there closer to ground level so you'd still be able to see the theater. How about that?
There you go. My wife said she would like to see something just massive and interactive. So you had some to be able to be interactive with it.
All right.
Like the fiber optic effects. Yeah, that would be kind of cool. Jed Penna says he goes by @Android_Mickey on the Twitter. Says, I frankly wish they would keep the hat, but since they aren't, a Millennium Falcon, Death Star, or lightsaber will do. Maybe 2 lightsabers in an X crossing one another. One green, one blue, or one green, blue, and the other red, of course.
Oh, that'd be crazy. I love it.
That might be for that 5th gate.
What? What do you know?
I don't know. I know the rumors like everybody else.
I know you do. Anyway, we'll probably talk about that in a future show. This alleged, rumored, possible 5th gate. Let's jump over to Facebook.
Okay.
Corey White says, leave it clear to restore the original view of the Chinese theater. In that area, I'm all adding the storyteller's statue recently added to California Adventure. I'm not familiar with that one. Oh, there's a picture of it there. It's a wall. Oh, that is a nice statue.
That's a very cool statue. Yeah. I got a picture of that when we were out in California.
Yeah, so Walt standing next to Mickey Mouse. I like that one a lot.
Yeah, that's very cool.
Partners-esque.
Yeah, there you go. Well, they wanted to do something similar but different.
Yeah,
and that's really cool. Yeah,
they nailed it.
Get down to Disney. Said absolutely nothing. Let's get the park back to the Hollywood feel with a view of the theater. That Sorcerer's hat should have been located somewhere near or inside the Fantasmic Theater all along. I kind of like that idea.
Oh, yeah, I don't mind the hat. I don't like where it's at.
Yeah. There's some other of our listeners mention where they'd like to see the hat go.
All right.
So, yeah.
Cool. Oh, good friend Hero Hayes. He says he doesn't want to replace it with another icon. He says the Earful Tower will always be the icon to him, but he would like to see them take some of the space, which they have a lot of, and erect a ginormous wall displaying the collage of every Disney film ever produced. It could even be digital screens for all he cares. He enjoys Disney Hollywood Studios, the great movie ride, and all that comes with it, but he's always believed that there should be more focus on their own movies instead of celebrating everyone else's work. No disrespect to anyone else, but it could be done tastefully and without outshining other attractions. Simple, it gives props to the foundation of the Disney company. Hey, Hero gave that some thought. I like that.
Yeah, I like that too. Hey, here's an idea. How about you get people to donate money and they can get their little picture on a granite slab.
Oh, I like that.
And put those, make them almost look like. Oh, never mind.
You won't put that near the entrance though. Like hurdles, people have to dodge to get into the park.
That's one. Oh,
although to be honest, my son's on one of those little things.
That's okay. I think they should peel them off and send them to everybody that bought one and say, "Here you go."
Oh, take. When we got that, there was a little paper with the website, and I just have it up in the cabinet up here, and I pulled it out a few days ago, and the website isn't there anymore.
Oh, I'm sure. Yeah.
No, but I heard if you go in like that, I think it's the camera shop right there under Spaceship Earth.
Yeah.
That they can tell you where yours would be if you forgot.
Oh, okay. Okay. On the obelisks. Anyway, Kevin, we're getting a whole different.
I lost focus at obelisks. I don't know what you were saying.
Google.
I'm Googling.
Kevin Waller says, open up the space. The Chinese theater should be the focal point of Disney Hollywood Studios. I don't know if that's still possible considering all the growth over the past 20 plus years. There are clearly changes coming, and that is true.
Very nice.
Wait. He goes on to say,
sorry.
Star Wars Land, anyone? Whatever Disney chooses, I hope the focus is on the magic of making movies.
All right.
Yeah.
Very nice. Let's go to Rob Seelert. He goes, how about a Spaceship Earth-sized Death Star? Slow dark ride with classic Star Wars scenes in it. Again, like the idea. I think I'm going with a quicker time racer thing.
We can't have two Spaceship Earths.
It's called the Death Star. Death Star. Oh, keep up with us here.
That
Bob.
would be a cool ride. I gotta say.
It would be.
Would be a cool ride. Fairy Tale Journeys by Kristen says, I say nothing. Take it back to the original The Chinese Theater as a centerpiece and the Eiffel Tower as the icon. The Studios was meant to be a hybrid movie studio theme park. The hat never fit that theme. I'm not sorry to see it go.
Ooh.
There you go.
How about Peter Ponzacorva out of Chi-Town?
Peter. Yeah.
He goes, how about nothing? Get the rights for the theater back.
Yeah. Again, we're not sure they ever had the rights or lost the rights.
Right, exactly.
What was right or wrong.
We could just write a little check.
Write a check?
Just buy the theater. The original one, you'd be all good to go. But that's another topic.
I teased this a couple of shows ago. I know what's going to happen.
Oh.
Well, I don't know, but I've got some guesses.
Yeah, you know. I don't disagree, but I know you know.
Kyle Atkinson says, I doubt it will be anything related to Hollywood, which you would think makes sense with keeping with the original theme of the park. So I would like to see some sort of water show similar to World of Color, which I'm sorry we missed at California Adventure in Disneyland. Not exactly the same, but another nighttime show that is repetitive, say every hour, that lasts for 10 to 15 minutes, and not something you have to wait in line for. I feel this gives guests something that is stress-free and readily available at times you can count on. Just my 2 cents, says Kyle.
Oh, I like that World of Color idea.
Yeah, that's not a bad idea.
I've heard fantastic things about that show.
Yeah.
And I only saw a little bit of it. I know it's online, but you know me, I don't like to really watch things until I actually get to see them. So.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you don't want to spoil it.
No, I want to enjoy it.
All right.
Christina Rummery. She says the park needs an icon, but she thinks it would be great if they made it into a small stage and had different scenes performed throughout the day. It would fit more in the Hollywood Studios theme. Oh, and then she had another thought that morning. She goes, since it's over by the Disney Junior area, they should put the Mickey Mouse Clubhouse there too. Make it just like the Diz Junior cartoon. Her tot would absolutely lose his mind.
Yeah, could you imagine the little kids seeing a real Mickey Mouse Clubhouse?
That'd be awesome. I know they would lose their mind when they went to see was it Bear in the Big Blue House over there.
Oh, my kids loved Bear.
Because that looked just like it, just like on the show.
Yeah. That was very cool. I miss those days. The kids get older, you don't get to go see that stuff as much.
That's true. Yeah.
So, that's a good idea. Morgan Perry says, realistically, it will be replaced by a giant star with a TV screen built in and permanent stage structures around it. Unrealistically, I think they should put a giant Death Star, there we go again, with the ride, which is an exact copy of Spaceship Earth, except Star Wars themed.
Yeah, that's picking up some steam. I'm starting to think here.
Blame the Ewoks.
Oh my gosh, that's hilarious. Len Mascaro, he goes, move that house to the outside the gate without the store under it. Then leave the view to the movie theater open, even if they have to change the theater facade since Disney doesn't have the rights to the Chinese theater. Then he said, note, better pronunciation of my name in the last attempt. I said it this time, Len. So if anyone's going to say your name correctly, it's going to be me. We don't leave that stuff up to Bob.
No. English is a second language for me.
He tries really hard.
I explain myself.
Oh, now he's going diva on us. People, this is what I have to put up with.
Paulina Sherratt says, leave the hat alone. I have it as an aerial topper. It's how I see my car in car parks.
Okay.
I got to tell you, I bought years ago, I bought a beige car. I could never find it in a parking lot. So that's what I did. I put an antenna topper on it. I could find it every time.
Awesome. Awesome. Disney Dork Tom. He would say, move the hat, rip out a bunch of stuff nearby, and put in an entirely new Star Wars land.
Oh.
Dork or Tom, whatever you want to go by. I don't think you're too far off.
We're getting close.
Oh, thanks, Tom.
Terry Bullock Piercy says it doesn't need to be entirely all about Star Wars. I think she's talking to Tom. It is Disney's, all capital letters, Hollywood Studios. There are other attractions there as well, not just Star Wars. I do not agree with half the park being all about Star Wars either. What a waste for those that are not Star Wars fans.
Yeah, well, I hope they're Cars fans then.
True.
Good friend Matthew Wallace goes, I like the idea of seeing the theater when walking into the Hollywood Studios, but his daughter suggested putting the hat someplace else and constructing a ride around it that is themed to a Fantasia. He likes that idea. I kind of like that idea too.
I do too. I like the idea of putting it right outside. Oh, well, here it is. Karen Bailey says maybe put the hat outside the gate. What is their reason for removing it? Or will it be a mystery?
Ooh. Maybe it'll go on a cruise ship.
It'll sink the ship. That thing's pretty big.
Right over one of the funnels.
No.
Okay. Cassandra McCartney, she goes, she agrees with the lightsaber idea. She's so sad to see the hat go. She's only seen it once, and she doesn't want to see anything happen to it. If there's a way to move it somewhere where guests can still see it, that would be awesome.
Yeah. I do. I like the idea. Could you imagine you're coming up on the boat from the beach club and boardwalk areas, and you're coming up, and there's the hat just as you get off the boat.
Exactly.
Just before you go in the studios. I like that idea.
You know what? The gates where you pull in and you pay to park, that could use some shade. Just put the hat right there.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. There you go. Yeah, we need shade there. Trust me.
Oh, is it shade anywhere you can get it?
Heat stroke walking from the parking lot. My gosh. Good pals of the show and partners in our Disney crime here. Celebrations Magazine says, I vote to leave it clear so we can see the Chinese theater.
Love it. Oh, Lisa Holly, she'd like to see something Star Wars, maybe two giant lightsabers crossing each other. I love it.
I think we better stop reading those because
they could constantly be playing that sound effect of them, the lightsabers.
We're like Facebook friends with Bob Iger. We got to be careful now.
That's true.
We don't want to give him too many good
Bobby.
ideas. Okay, I'm a good friend now.
I was
on Facebook.
I've been cut loose.
You've been cut loose. Mark Lepper says, I love all things Sorcerer Mickey, and I am sad to see it go. Maybe they could put a super large broom kiosk and sell Yensid brews and little Sorcerer hat cups.
There you go.
That's not a bad idea.
That's not bad at all. I like these. Murray Wheaton, he just said Olaf.
Have you seen the stuff floating around the social media where people are actually putting different things in place of the hat, and one of them was Olaf standing there?
That's awesome.
Good pal of the show, Nathaniel Schur, says nothing.
Nothing.
There you go.
All right. Peyton Turner, here comes Disney's Hollywood Adventure. The studios will be no more. He would leave it open. That park really is not a spoken a hub park. So he doesn't think a centerpiece makes much sense anyway. That's true. It's got a little bit of different of a layout. But it's still that big weenie at the end of the...
exactly.
Main...
Exactly. You got to have something that's drawing your eye. And it would have been great to have, let's say, Tower of Terror be the thing that grabs your eye, but you got to look to the right to see it.
Yeah, that's down the, Sunset Strip there, whatever that is?
Yeah. So... Susan Hudson Cleat says, hopefully nothing.
Very nice. Freddie Pagliarulo Jr. It's late. It's late, Freddie. I did. Freddie.
No, you didn't.
Freddie P.
There you go.
That's what we do. It should be something Hollywood themed, so that if it means nothing, so it means going back to the original setup. That's okay with him. Love it or hate it, the hat did provide the park with an identifying icon.
There you go.
Yeah.
That is true.
It did its job, I'll say.
I would like to know how much merchandise was sold that was that hat with the antenna toppers and little figurines and all that.
All the pins, yeah.
I bet it was, they made some money off of it. Jen Steed says, this is only if they plan on reimagining the entire park, like most of the rumors say, but she would like to see a water show much like what Future World has in Epcot.
Okay.
just play a lot of the themes from many of Disney's famous TV shows, films, and cartoons. It would turn the area into a show area and a focal point. Maybe have a statue, much like the partner statue of Walt and Mickey in the center. It's not a bad idea.
I love water shows.
And it all started with the mouse. It was all about the movies, so maybe.
I love it.
Ooh, hey, how about this?
Okay.
How about this? A statue with Walt and Mickey on one side. Mickey's on one side, Snow White on the other side.
Ooh.
The first full-length animation movie.
And she's got her backup, the Seven Dwarfs.
How about that?
Love it.
I like it.
Jenna Hoogstra, she says nothing too. Did you know where the hat stands as the head of the large hidden Mickey? Maybe more people could see that when the hat is gone. That's true. That is the largest hidden Mickey down there.
Yeah. I remember that was a big controversy when they put that hat in. Everybody was complaining, you're hiding the Mickey. It ruins the hidden Mickey that you can see from the air.
Right, which most people aren't in the air, so.
Right.
But it's very cool, though.
But it's there.
I love it.
The Imagineers didn't put it there to not be known that it's there.
Yeah, I think they moved some other stuff around, too, so it's not really like it was, but if you look at it, you can still see it there.
Yeah, kind of.
Let's go to our little friend over there at Google Maps. And
okay, here we go.
all right.
We knew it was coming eventually. Bill Roll says, Mickey riding a wrecking ball.
Well,
at least while they redo a quarter of the park, he says.
you know, if Miley Cyrus is still under Disney contract, we could just have her do it.
I'm going to say, as smart as Bob Iger is, he cut her loose quick.
Man, they didn't waste any time on that one.
No, you're good. Go ahead. Here, we'll tear that up right now.
Yeah, when they saw her flying off the tracks, man, they knew what to do. Oh, Mark Cotton, he goes, keep the hat. Some things did not need change. Clips, Michael Jackson, and the Energy Ride, Open Body Wars, it's still there.
Yeah, you could put Body Wars back.
I mean, yeah, just, you know.
Yeah. I mean, they brought back Captain EO. He's right about Michael Jackson. They brought back Captain EO.
I'm surprised Captain EO's still playing, and I watch it every time I go. I still love it.
Oh, it's because of you.
I'm the one. Yeah, it's all me.
It's your fault.
Yeah, it's me. It's me and Mike Rallman. We're the ones to blame.
Yeah, yes.
We're the two that like it.
All right, good pal of the show, Susan Buckley Brass says, a Starbucks. Oh, come on, Susan. She says, just kidding. I am upset to see it go. It has become the icon of Hollywood studios, and I get emotional seeing it, just like the Tree of Life, Spaceship Earth, or Cinderella's Castle. Okay, maybe not as emotional as seeing the castle. But anyway, at this point, as long as it's not Frozen related, I'll be happy. I don't think it was the best use of making it a gift shop, and it seems lately it is always blocked by a stage anyway. Unless that is what they are thinking, remove it and have a permanent stage for shows, Villains Unleashed, Frozen, whatever, so there is more room for the audience. And I know that when we were down there for Star Wars weekends, they had a big stage set up right in front of it with all the Star Wars activity going on up there. So.
Yeah.
So there you go.
Yeah, same thing over the summer with all the Frozen stuff, the Frozen concerts or whatever they were doing up there.
Right, yeah.
Fantastic.
And we got to point this one out too, Tim. As we go on, we're almost done with everybody. But a good pal of the show, Walt Disney World by Grumpy Mickey, was nice enough to share the question on his Facebook page.
That's awesome.
So here's what some of his followers had to say.
Yes.
Kaysen Thurber said, "I think they should put it along the walk to Fantasmic."
Yeah, there you go.
It's a good idea.
I like that one a lot too. Lisa Matheson clicked in here. She goes, "Okay, I'll take it." Then she laughs out loud. "I'll make some room in my backyard for it." That's awesome.
Could you imagine?
Love to have that in my backyard.
Oh my! Deb Ragno says, "Move it somewhere else, somewhere around the bus loop and boat dock, so folks would see it when entering the park." There you go. That was your idea too.
That is popular. I like that.
Yeah.
Let's see. John Perucci. They could make a giant Mickey and put the sorcerer's hat on its head.
Wow.
Or recreate the scene where Mickey is about to take the hat in statue form. How about that?
Ooh. Hey, that would be interesting. That would be a huge Mickey.
Yeah, that's right. Maybe they could pop it right on the Earful Tower.
No.
I almost said Air Force One, by the way, but I caught myself. But I had to share.
Hey, by the way, I got my knuckles slapped with a ruler on that one. I was incorrect. Air Force One is actually that hot air balloon. It was not Walt's plane in the back of
that's right.
The backstage tour. It was the hot air balloon that they launched. You see it in promo videos a lot of times back long time ago.
That huge Mickey head,
80s. Yeah. Renee Spicuzza says, put it where the Mickey topiary is, outside of MGM's entrance.
Very cool. Charles Lee, I like this one. It's a giveaway where they give out a section of the hat to fans, like 10,000 pieces to 10,000 fans. He's just guessing. That'd be kind of cool. Here's your piece of the hat.
You want to be the guy with the Sawzall?
Exactly.
10,000 pieces of that hat.
That piece is too big.
Oh, my goodness. Audrey Gray Denny says, put it in my backyard. My 5-year-old would be so disappointed. It's gone.
Oh, yeah. Jennifer Boisvert, she goes, she's saddened to see it come down, to be honest. Maybe they could move it to downtown Disney so that it's not completely gone. I
like that idea, too.
Yeah.
Andrea Williams says, leave it.
Cool. Erica Ratha Sevilla, either somewhere near the entrance or near Phantasmic. They hope they decide to just move it and not totally get rid of it.
Yeah, a lot of people feel that way.
Yeah.
Colette Brown says, I say they finally replaced the Tower of Terror sign with it as you drive in. That sign is so old.
Oh, yeah, maybe.
That's not a bad idea either.
No. Kathy Williams just says, Mickey.
Oh, yeah. Big Mickey there.
Yeah.
That goes with your idea.
A not so hidden Mickey.
Yeah. Peyton Chevalier says, this breaks my heart. Go ahead, say it.
Chevalier.
Don't even start with me. This breaks my heart. It won't be the same entering the park and not seeing the hat. It's like removing Cinderella's castle from the Magic Kingdom or the Tree of Life from Animal Kingdom. Leave it where it is.
Yeah, I'm guessing that's a youngin' right there.
Yeah.
Tamara Toby says, give a very true fan a big piece of it. Man, people want to hack this thing up. I love it.
Well, it goes along with Robert Lukenbill says, put it in my backyard.
There you go. Vicky Taylor says, send it to me.
Tim Moody said, put it at the newly revamped Disney Springs. Put the pin shop under it, thus giving Disney Springs a much-needed icon of its own.
Ooh. Now, this one's kind of cool. Renea Brown, she goes, move it to Texas and have it as the centerpiece of a new park, Walt Disney World, Texas. Hey, there was a rumor they were going to put something in Texas.
Why do I think Renea lives in Texas?
I don't know, but everything's bigger in Texas, so that's why they would need the hat.
Ooh, that's why they need the hat. Yeah, they could put it on, what's the name of that big cowboy in the Texas State Fair? I can't remember.
I don't know, Tex?
Put it on his Tex. I think it is Tex, yeah.
See?
Put it on his head. So, Shannon McClellan says, take it by fantastic or leave it.
Exactly. Michelle Bentley says they need to leave that space open.
Megan Booth says keep it.
Betty Whitehead says out in front, take it out of the planner and put it there.
Yeah, there you go. Oh, Nadine McGee says, I'll take it, build a house around it.
Hey, that'd be kind of cool.
Could you imagine? There's got to be no zoning laws wherever that's going.
Exactly. Hey, Disney Dork Tom chimed in over there too. He goes, move it to the entrance of the brand new 5th park, Dark Magic Kingdom. Dun dun dun.
Hoping. That's what, yeah, Tom's hoping. So again, thank you, Grumpy Mickey, for sharing that on your Facebook page and bringing in some new loopers into Looper Nation there. So
yeah, it was awesome. Thank you very much.
And to everyone who participated and everybody out there in Looper Nation, thank you for giving us your 2 cents. Now it's our turn, Tim.
It's our turn.
What do you want to see since the hat's it's going away? We're not even going to say the hat can stay. The hat's going away.
The hat is not an option.
The hat is not an option. What are you putting in there?
I would be happy with the Chinese theater just staying there.
Mm-hmm.
I'd be very happy. I'll be honest, my gut says the Chinese theater is not going to be there as we know it. Because nowhere have I seen in anything semi-official saying, hey, we're moving out the hat so you get a clearer view of our beautiful Chinese theater.
Right, and you don't see the the Chinese theater as the icon for the studios either in any of the literature.
No, so I think they're just going to clear out the whole area for something new, and they're not going to mention that to us anytime soon. That's just this little speculation on my part. I don't know, though. But if it was just the Chinese theater there, I'd be very happy. How about you, Bob?
I've got one of two things is going to happen.
All right.
If they get rid of the Chinese theater, and there is some speculation of that, but what I think keeps them from doing that is they have all of those signatures that just like the Chinese theater on Hollywood Boulevard.
Yeah, they have those.
The handprints and the footprints and all of that.
They'd have to move those.
They'd have to move those, or they just have to kind of do their own thing. And if they do their own thing and get rid of the Chinese theater motif, this is what I think they'll put in there instead. The El Capitan Theater.
I like it.
The Great Movie Ride will not go away. It's just going to be changed from Mann's Chinese Theater to the El Capitan, because that's where they do all of the premieres now. Right. It's a Disney studio right across the street.
Yep, the theater Disney owns.
Right across the street from the Chinese theater if you're in Hollywood, yeah. So that's option one.
Yes.
If they keep the theater, and I think this is more than likely what's going to happen. Follow me on my logic here. They're getting rid of the backstage tour, right?
Yes, they are.
You will no longer be able to see the Earful Tower except on the highway. They're going to move the Earful Tower and make that the centerpiece of the studios. A lot of Hollywood studios, the center of the studio is their water tower.
Oh, you know what? I don't like that at all. I don't think you're right.
That
you are wrong.
Mark my words on this. I don't even know what day it is. Mark my words.
It's the end of 2014. Exactly.
Podcast in 2014, just before Thanksgiving, if we get it out in time.
Let's see.
The Earful Tower will be moved to where the Sorcerer Mickey hat is.
Interesting. Oh, I had another thought. I'm going to throw this out there. What if you build a big mountain with the Hollywood sign on it and put a runaway train on the mountain?
No more runaway trains.
No more runaway trains? Okay.
No
I like the idea of a big Hollywood sign like up on a mountain, though. But, what do we know? It's getting late and we're getting slap happy.
We could make the Ewok village in a runaway land speeder. Yeah.
We could.
Yeah, we're tired.
Exactly. Oh, my gosh.
Anyway, Tim, that was wonderful. That was a lot of fun. A lot of speculation. We'll see what happens.
Speculation is fun, though, isn't it?
It is. Oh. It is. If we were only Imagineers, it'd be awesome, wouldn't it?
With a budget.
So
you give those Imagineers a budget, man. They go to town.
Exactly. And not the budget we have that we have to work within where we work. Anyway, Tim.
Yes.
That is all I've got.
Oh, what else can I add? I think we need to wrap this up because I'm becoming slap happy and incoherent at a great rate.
You've been up for 24 hours, Ed.
It's been getting close, actually. But anyway, thanks for joining us, everybody. I'm Tim Scott. You can find me on Twitter, ResortLoop.Tim. We have that new website, ResortLoop.com.
Yeah, I'm ResortLoop Bob on the Twitter and Instagram. And don't forget Facebook.com/ResortLoop. We reached 500. Thank you, everybody. And we are moving on.
Moving up.
For 1,000.
Woohoo.
And where else can they listen, Tim?
You can always find us on the Stitcher.
I'm not saying it this time.
Where'd you go? What aren't you saying?
The Stitcher.
The Stitcher. Oh, see what I have to deal with, people. Diva. Oh, sign us off, Bob.
My M&Ms. I want my green M&Ms.
I picked them all out. They're over here. Oh, I'm ending it. See you, everybody.
What?
Yeah. Bye.
That's no moon. It's a space station.